Hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Iron Phantom's Black Book. I am your host, the Iron Phantom, and this month I have two short horror stories to tell you that will top your fear. Let's not waste any more time and get stuck right into this story. This first story I want to tell you is called The Twisted Talon.
There was 3 youths named Michael, Fred, and Gina. They were youths that, in their free time, broke into some abandoned places to see if they could find things to sell or steal. They got word that a local old man died. They then let themselves into the house where he lived, finding it all hoarded, stuff piled everywhere. Thinking, one of them said, "Hey, this old man was a hoarder. It is an illness," said the other. "Come on," said the third one. "Let's look around." They then split up. They looked all over the house and found nothing. Just some old board games. Until Gina found a safe. A safe that was mysteriously left open. She then reached inside and found a talon from a vulture. Wondering why a vulture's talon is there, there was also a note saying, "Do not use it." She then touched the talon, and then all of a sudden had this feeling, maybe. "But what?" she said. She then calls for Michael and Fred, telling them, "This talon, I felt it. It had something. Just feel for yourselves." Michael said, "I'm not touching a talon." Fred said, "What's the matter? Are you scared?" Fred then touching the talon along with Michael soon after. They then saw the history of the talon. Gina then said, "I think this talon can grant 3 wishes." "How?" "I think I have to twist it one way. Twist it to the left." Then they saw in the living room a smashed coffee table, saying, how did this old man die again? I heard he died of old age. He was frail. Then Fred said no. I heard he fell onto this glass coffee table and cut his veins open and bled out. That's why all his blood is still here. No one has come to clean it up. I think we should get out of here. Come on. No, wait, said Gina. We need to look at this talon. It can grant free wishes. Gina then twists it to the left. Then all is dark, summoning a presence, a demonic voice with red eyes, saying, "You have summoned me. You twisted the talon. I came." The three youths asking who or what it is. The presence saying, "You know of the talon. It can grant free wishes. I am that who can grant them you. Think wisely, and I will grant you free wishes in exchange for your soul." Fred said, "Soul? Why would you want my soul? No. You all agreed to twist the claw together," said the entity. "Now you will give me your souls once you have made free wishes. Now make one wish each between you, as there is three of you," said the demon. Gina asked, "Who are you? Or what are you? And let's say I do buy into this crap," said Gina. "What are you going to do with our souls if you take them?" The entity said, "My name is Paruga, and if I take your soul, you have no right to know what happens. The old man of this house found this claw, this talon, at an auction site. The previous owner wanted to get rid of it, as they used it before him." Gina asking, "The old man made free wishes in exchange for his soul?" "He did," said Paruga. "What are you?" Gina asked, Michael and Fred telling her to please stop asking questions. This could be some sick prank. Paruga said, "This is no prank. I am a demon, and I can grant wishes of your greatest desires. Choose wisely, and you may have what your heart desires." Then Fred says, "I wish I had £1,000,000. The demon Paruga said, "Your wish is granted." Then Fred felt in his pocket. Emptying it, He had millions of pounds stuffed within it, thinking this could pay for my brother's chemo treatments. He has been very sick lately. But you have my soul. Paruga said no. I can only take your souls once the 3 wishes have been made. So, what do you 2 wish for? Gina saying, I can't make this wish. I'm not giving you my soul. Paruga said, but you must. For you are now within my deal, my contract. Now make a wish. Then Gina saying, I won't. Then Michael saying, Fred's brother, he's sick. What if I wished that he was here and well right now? Pyruga said, is that what you wish for? Michael saying, yes. If you can do it. Pyruga said, I can. Then Fred's brother appeared, saying, where the hell am I? How did I get here, and why do I feel well all of a sudden? Then Fred said, you're all right. How? I don't know. You wished that his brother would be here and well again. That is what you wished for. That is what I have granted you. Then they then heard somebody enter the building. Walking inside the house, they found the old man. He then says, oh, hello there. Come to loot my house, have you? And you have that claw. Oh, I wish you had left that, because you're going to wish that you had not ever held it in your hands. Gina asking, I thought you were dead. I was dead, but then I came back. You see, Pyruga, he may grant you wishes, but you have to be so very specific and precise. Because if you are not, he can make the wish go to his desires. For my first wish, I wished my wife would lose weight. She was so insecure with her body weight and obese. I used the claw, the same way you did. I wished that my wife would lose weight, so she did. I then wished that we would win the lottery, and we did. Little of myself knowing that the wish I made about my wife losing weight, I should have said she had to lose weight by exercise or eating healthy, because Pyruga chose how she should lose weight. he put a tumor inside her and made her sick. Then Gina's saying your wife did die from cancer. I know. So if you wished your wife would lose weight and you would win the lottery, what was your third wish? My third wish? I wish that I could live forever. This was before Paruga told me the outcome of my wishing. Now, I have just feel the need to kill myself every time I come back because I don't want to live. He then goes into the kitchen saying to the three youths, including Fred's brother, I'll go and make us some tea, shall I? Gina then saying, I have to get out of here. We have to leave. We have to go now. Leaving the Twisted Talon behind, she runs. Then Fred and Michael and Fred's brother go into the kitchen, horrified to see the old man alive. He then turns the gas on and then says to the boys, I'm sorry you ever had to come here. Then lighting the match, exploding the place. Gina then sees the house explode, horrified at what's happened. She then runs in horror and returns home. To her violent stepfather, he says, where have you been? Go to your room now. Gina asks, is mother working nights again? Yes. Now piss off and go to bed before I strike you. Not wanting to be abused physically, she goes upstairs to her room. There on her bed she sees the Talon. And then she then sees the demon Paruga, the full look of him, the green scaly skin with the razor-sharp teeth and glowing red eyes and fierce horns. He said to her, you still have one wish left. And I want my end of the deal, said Paruga. Give me your third wish and your soul, and you can live the rest of your life. She then says, if you have my soul, I'll go to hell. I know that is the arrangement. Your friends, they are dead now, including his brother. Your friend's brother, though, he was part of the wish, but I did not acquire his soul. The old man, he's dead for now too, but he will come back soon. And he will try again, even though he cannot. That is his own hell. She then says, I will not give you my soul. Paruga getting angry, saying, you will make your wish. Then Gina says, wait, what if I give you another soul in exchange for mine? Paruga said, I'm listening. I make my third wish, but instead of me giving you my soul, you take a soul of another, a soul for a soul. Paruga then says, agreed. Now make your wish and choose the person who you want to take your soul's place. Gina then says, my stepfather, he is an evil bastard. He abuses me, hits me, and later when I'm asleep, he will come into my room and do horrible things to me. It's been going on for years, and my mother, she works at night to get away from him, because he is vile and horrible. I wish that he was dead. Paruga then says, is that your wish? Are you sure? Then Gina says, yes. I wish my stepfather was dead, and then you can have his soul. As you wish, said Paruga. You know, for the wish to be permanent, you must twist the claw all the way round. Then Gina gets the talon and twists it all the way clockwise. Then she says, is our bidding done? It is. Thank you for your deal. Then Paruga takes the talon and goes away, disappearing into the darkness. Then, as Gina goes downstairs into the kitchen to make herself a snack and work out how she's going to explain the gas explosion in the old man's house with her friends there, now that they are dead. She then notices that there is blood coming from the living room door. She then wanders inside and sees a knife on the floor, picking it up. She then opens the door, and to her shock she sees her stepfather dead, with his heart ripped out and placed in his hand. Then Gina finds blood all over her. Horrified and wondering what the hell is going on, then someone is knocking on the door. It is the police, saying that they got an anonymous call that she set off a gas explosion in the old man's house, and that she heard noises from the neighbors, that something violent was happening. Then, looking in the mirror, she sees Paruga. Paruga then saying, you may have not given me your soul, but don't worry, you will have the next best thing. Then he fades away in the mirror. That is when Gina realizes that Paruga made her stepfather's death look like a brutal murder, and that she was the one who did it. Then the police break down the door, Gina holding her hands up saying it was not her, but the police not buying it. Apprehending her, they take her into the police car and to the police station. Later, in an interrogation room, telling the same story again and again, the police not believing her. Telling the police that it was a Twisted Talon not believing her. The detective in charge of the investigation then tells a police officer to escort her to a cell. As she leaves, the detective looks at a chair that she was sat on and finds the Talon. The detective picks it up and then he is then tempted so. He then grabs the Talon and starts to twist it to the left, summoning the wishing demon Paruga.
Did you enjoy that story? Did it scare you? It should teach you one thing though. Be careful what you wish for, because it might just come true. Anyway, after a stressful, creepy story like that, I'm sure you want something to unwind and relax to. So here is the final story of this episode. This next story I'm going to tell you is called The Bathroom.
After a long, stressful day at work, Margaret wipes off her makeup and runs a nice hot bath, and then drops her robe and goes into the nice hot relaxing water. As she lays in the bath, she looks at the clock and sees that it is 10 o'clock at night, but does not care. With the candles lit around her bath, she closes her eyes and relaxes. As she relaxes, someone or something walks into the bathroom. Cold, wet, and slimy, with claw-like nails and grey skin. Then Margaret looks up and sees nothing, and then goes back to relax. Then the creature then grabs Margaret's head and pushes her into the water, drowning her. Unable to breathe, she looks up and tries to see what is drowning her, trying to make it let go and fighting for her life. She struggles to hold her breath. Then she loses consciousness and drowns. She then abruptly wakes up as she comes out of the water, taking a deep breath in. Then, looking around, she sees nothing in the bathroom. She looks up at the clock and sees that it is 2 minutes past 10. Looking around, she assumes that she fell asleep and had a bad dream. She then lays back again and resumes relaxing, little of her knowing that wet, inhuman footprints are on the bathroom floor, and as the bathroom door is ajar, someone or something walks past.
Did you enjoy that tale? Did it scare you? Is it going to put you off having a bath altogether? Like Psycho did with the shower? I'm sure it won't. Anyway, that's it for this episode of the Iron Phantom's Black Book. I hope you have enjoyed it and the 2 stories that were featured. Anyway, if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, Don't forget to share with your friends and to subscribe to the official Random Horror YouTube channel and to hit that notification bell so you can stay notified. And also, be sure to check out all the social media links down below in the description. Well, that is it for this edition of the Iron Phantom's Black Book. I will be back soon, telling you 2 more terrifying tales. So until then, don't have nightmares.